Here's an example where MMOT produced quite a bit of profit, very concrete, tangible profit. It was the case of a project where the company, actually they spent 700,000 euros each and every month on this project. Now one day the project manager came to my client and he said, well, we're gonna be late 7 weeks. We're gonna have to delay the project for 7 weeks. So I asked him, well, what did you do after he said that? He said, well, I let him explain and I got irritated. We actually postponed the project for 7 weeks. What? So you agreed that he could spend another more than €1 million, pretty much because he said the project needed to be delayed by 7 weeks. Yeah. And you accepted that? Yeah. We actually sat down and said, here's how you can apply MMOT in this particular situation. He did. And we managed to actually put the project deadline back 3 weeks. So there was still a delay of 4 weeks, but it went back from 7 weeks to 4 weeks. Now, in a monthly budget of 700,000 euros, that's a profit of almost $500,000. Pretty much because the leader now was capable to address the sub-performance by the project manager in an effective way. If I take a typical story of a project manager who was actually not producing the results that was expected from him, his manager started to use managerial moment of truth to address his performance. A couple of things happened. One, he started to be more self-reflecting in the sense that he started to see what his own part was, his own role in the story. And of course that started the learning process. So he started to make decisions which he previously didn't make. He started to actually act up where previously he didn't act up. He started to see the whole view, the whole process of a project where previously it was sort of a blur and it was bits and pieces. And this led to project results he didn't previously achieve. Here's what MMOT did in a leader who blamed one of his direct reports, and he had been sort of fed up with him for quite some time. The guy had been working for him for a number of years, and he sort of didn't quite make the changes that was needed in his role. And here, this leader was pretty much blaming the person, and then when I started asking him, well, actually, what do you expect from the person? He went blank. Well, he's like, well, not what he's doing right now. Well, I get that part. But it was around what actually do you expect? And I started side coaching him and training him. Well, make clear what you expect of the person and also make clear as to what you're currently seeing. Now he started doing that. Previously, the leader was sort of in an angry mode. He was pretty much angry, irritated with his direct report. Now there was real contact. And there was clarity and communication between the leader and the direct report. So now the direct report could actually take up accountability. And also then a learning process could start because they together could look at what explained why the person was not performing up to par. A month later, I talked to the leader and he said, it's quite amazing. The guy pretty much transformed, which I think is a huge expression. But he went from being subpar performer to actually a person who actually created the results that was expected from him.